You have to see the first RHOSLC Season 6 cast trip to believe it. Is this a joke? Video. See why the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City ladies were stunned by their cast trip in a preview of the Season 6 premiere. The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City cast members are used to luxury, designer fashion, and world-class dining in the mountains of Utah. So, when the vehicle carrying the ladies to their first cast trip rumbled into the Provo River Resort RV park during the Season 6 premiere, the accommodations left the housewives shocked. Okay, we're here. Look how beautiful it is. Angie Katsanevas declares during the above preview of the episode, premiering Tuesday, September 16th at 8/7 on Bravo. But she's met by a chorus of disbelief from the other wives. Oh my God, we're at a campsite, Whitney Rose realizes as cameras show a snowy parking lot full of RVs. Bronwyn Newport laments, not a campsite. Whitney continues to narrate their surroundings, adding, there's a diesel with a broken-down trailer, a school bus, an old tractor. But Angie tries to defend the trip she planned with Mary Cosby, calling it Angie and Mary's class a getaway, explaining, look, I only saw it on the website. I haven't seen it in person. Mary seems confused by their surroundings, asking, is this a joke? While Meredith Marks chimes in with her shock, this isn't for real. Whitney also declares, this is a junkyard, as the camper carrying the wives travels farther into the park. As the ladies hear a train sounding its horn and cameras show a train crossing sign, Heather Gay asks, is that a dumpster? What the FK? Causing all of the wives to laugh at the situation. The RHOSLC wives share their surprising reactions to the first cast trip of Season 6. Despite the negative feedback, Angie continues to be positive about the trip, announcing, here we are ladies, as the RV comes to a stop. But Bronwyn isn't able to hide her surprise at the situation. So, I was picturing like a glamorous cabin, she says in the September 16th episode preview. I was picturing like a really glamorous chef. And then we would say like, it's so freezing. And run out to the hot tub. That kind of thing. I was not expecting to be camping. I was not expecting to be in an RV. I was not expecting to be in a sleeping bag next to Brittany Bateman. You know, all my least favorite things. Related, Meredith Marks teases crazy RHOSLC Season 6 exclusive. Cameras show the camper parked next to a beautiful flowing body of water with majestic snow-covered mountains in the background. A fire pit and wood are set up in front of the tranquil setting. Still, the ladies remained upset at their stay. Remember how excited I was this morning? Heather complains as the wives begin to get out of the camper. Meredith is concerned about the mud and Mary chimes in, is there anywhere we can walk where there's no mud? Although dirt and mud is usually expected in nature, Mary has a different take. We're not just in nature, she explains in her confessional interview. We're in the trenches. There's mud. Trees. She adds, it looks like it's haunted, as cameras show a skull sitting on a log. Whitney is the only one who shares any joy at the situation, sharing, I grew up camping. We had a Winnebago. So, I'm excited. I'm down. Angie tells the ladies that they'll have dinner near the fire pit, and Whitney asks, are we staying here? When Angie confirms, she then asks, are we sleeping here? When Angie also confirms that, Heather chimes in her concern, are we having tents or like inside the RV? After Angie tells the group they'll be sleeping in the RV, Mary declares, I don't like it. Whitney admits she's confused as to how Mary planned this trip with Angie. When I think Mary Cosby, I think bougie, luxury, high-end, Whitney confesses in the preview. White glove service. Dom Perignon. I don't think RV, so really surprises me that Mary planned this trip. Like, does she know what we're doing? That's when Mary shares that she didn't plan the trip. I don't even know how my name got attached to this, she says. This is not me. This is not me. RHOSLC and Below Deck Down Under crossover to come during Season 6. While camping may not be their style, the RHOSLC ladies will get back to luxury later on in Season 6. The trailer offered a first look at the housewives at sea, on board a charter as part of the upcoming Season 4 of Below Deck Down Under. Captain Jason Chambers Chief Stew Daisy Kelleher and Chef Ben Robinson joined the wives on the yacht. During the trailer, the RHOSLC cast can be seen dressed up for a signature below-deck experience, a detailed, decorative theme party. The dinner appears to be horror-themed, as crime scene tape is draped on the yacht's bar and a danger sign is in the hot tub. Heather is also dressed with a fake axe in her head, while Mary can be seen with a fake knife. Related, Captain Jason reveals new details on his RHOSLC Season 6 cameo. What happens on board? Don't miss Lisa teasing diabolical drama during RHOSLC Season 6 as she shares it feels very different.